Hello students, I am Lakshmi Nath, lecturer KLS PU Science College, Hadiyal. Today we will discuss regarding the topic of matrices. The weightage of this topic in your final examination is of 9 marks. In that 1 mark 1 question, 3 mark 1 question, 5 mark 1 question. In this session, we will discuss about the definition of a matrix, order of a matrix, types of matrices, and equality of matrices. Let us first learn the application of matrix. It is one of the most powerful tools in mathematics. Matrix notation and operations are used in electronic spreadsheet programs for personal computer. Matrix is used in different areas of business and science like budgeting, sales projection, cost estimation, analyzing the result of an experiment. It's also used in cryptography. It's also used to represent the coefficients in the system of linear equations. These are the few applications of matrix. Next, representation of matrix. So, how to represent the matrix we will discuss. Suppose we wish to express the information that Radha has 15 notebooks. We may express it as 15 by using a pair of closed rectangular braces. The number inside these braces indicates that the number of notebooks that Radha has. Likewise, now if we have to express that Radha has 15 notebooks and 6 pens, we may express it as 15 sets with the understanding that the first number indicates the number of notebooks that Radha has and second number indicates that the number of pens possessed by Radha. Similarly, we wish to express the information of possessions of notebooks and pens by Radha and her two friends Fauzia and Simran, which are as follows. Radha has 15 notebooks, 6 pens. Fauzia has 10 notebooks and 2 pens. Simran has 13 notebooks and 5 pens. We may express the given information in the tabular form as by writing the notebooks on one side and pens on other side. And this can be expressed in the matrix form by using the pair of rectangular braces. And they have written 15, 6 on first row. Row means the horizontal lines of elements are said to constitute the rows of the matrix. Here, in this example, there are 3 rows. That is 15, 6 constitute first row, 10 and 2 constitute the second row, 13, 5 constitute the third row. And the vertical lines of elements are said to constitute the columns of the matrix. These are 2 columns, that is first column and second column. In this way, we can express the matrix. An arrangement or display of the above kind is called a matrix. Let us formally define a matrix definition. A matrix is an ordered rectangular array of numbers or functions. The numbers or functions are called the elements or the entries of the matrix and they are denoted by capital letters. These are the few examples of matrix. Here, first example is denoted by A and the second example is denoted by B and the third example is denoted by C. Likewise, we always denote the uppercase letters for the matrices and the elements inside the matrix, that is 2, -2, 5, 0, √5, 3, 6 in the first example. These are called entries or elements of the matrix. In first example, there are 3 rows. and 2 columns. In second example, here there are 3 rows and 3 columns. And in the third example, we have 2 rows and 3 columns. In examples of matrices, we are not always used to write the real numbers. Sometimes we will use the complex numbers also and even the trigonometric functions also. Next, order of a matrix. A matrix having m rows and n columns is called a matrix of order m by n or m by n matrix. Don't read it as m cross n. We have to read it as m by n matrix. By using the previous examples, we will order these matrices. First example, that is A. Here there are 3 rows and 2 columns. So while writing the order of matrix, first we have to write the number of rows and after that number of columns. So the order of this matrix is 3 by 2. And example B, it has 3 rows and 3 columns. So the order of this matrix is 3 by 3 and the order of C matrix is 2 by 3. This is the general form of a matrix, that is Aij matrix. The first element, that is A11, the element lying in the first row and first column. That's why it is written as A11. And second element A12, and it lies in the first row and second column. Likewise, the third element A13, it lies in the first row and third column. That's why A13, and so on up to first row jth column, that is Aij, and so on up to element lying in the first row nth column. Likewise, we will write the second row, that is A21, element lying in the second row first column, and element lying in the second row second column, that is A22, element lying in the second row third column, so on up to A2n. In this way, we will write the mth row, that is AM1, AM2, AM3, AMJ, so on up to AMN. The order of this matrix is m by n. The number of elements in an m cross n matrix will be always equals to mn. Now, we will discuss about the types of matrices. In that, first one is column matrix. A matrix is said to be a column matrix if it has only one column. In general form, that is A equals to Aij, m by n is a column matrix of order m by 1. 1 indicates the number of columns is equals to 1. See the example given below here. It has 4 rows and it has only 1 column. That's why its order is 4 by 1. A matrix is said to be a row matrix if it has only 1 row. Like in column matrix, it has only 1 column. Similarly, in row matrix, it has only 1 row. And in general form, B is equals to Bij 1 by n. 1 indicates the number of rows is equals to 1. That's why order is m1 by n is a row matrix of order 1 by n. Example given below here, it has 1 row but 4 columns. While writing the order, first we should write the rows first. That's why 1 by 4. Third one is A square matrix. A matrix in which the number of rows are equal to the number of columns, then the matrix is said to be a row matrix. Means in square matrix, the number of rows is equals to the number of columns. Both are equal, then the matrix is said to be a square matrix. In general, we may write it as A equals to Aij, M cross M bar M is a square matrix of order M. For example, the matrix A is equals to 3 minus 1 0, 3 by 2, 3 root 2, 1, 4 3 minus 1 is a square matrix of order 3, because here the number of rows is equals to 3 and the number of columns are also equals to 3. That's why it is a square matrix and its order is 3. Here there is no need to write the 3 by 3 matrix because both are equal. That's why we will write only 3. Next, fourth one is diagonal matrix. It's also a square matrix. That is, number of rows is equals to the number of columns. But except principal diagonal elements, all other elements are 0. You will observe in these examples, except principal diagonals, that is minus 1, 2, the other two elements are 0. And the example C, minus 1.1, 2, 3. These are the principal diagonal elements and all other elements are 0. That's why in this type of examples, we say it as diagonal matrices. And even if you write only 4 in the matrix, then it is said to be a diagonal matrix only. This is first example, it is a diagonal matrix of order 1. Second example, it's a diagonal matrix of order 2. And third example, it's a diagonal matrix of order 3. In general form, we will write it as B equals to Bij, M by M is said to be diagonal matrix if Bij is equals to 0 when I does not equals to j. It indicates that substitute Ij equals to 1, 1. Means 1, 1. What they have said here, if I does not equals to j, then it is equals to 0. And if it is equals to 0, if it is equals to 0, see here, scalar matrix. Fifth one is scalar matrix. A diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix if its diagonal elements are equal. That is, a square matrix B equals to Bij n cross n is said to be a scalar matrix if Bij is equals to 0 when I does not equals to j. Then Bij is equals to k when I is equals to j for some constant k. Here, the principal diagonal elements are equal. Means minus 1 in the second example. And here root 3, root 3, root 3 in the third example. And all other elements except other than this principal diagonal elements are equals to 0. And these are the examples for scalar matrix of order 1, 2 and 3 respectively. Next one is identity matrix. We all know that identity element is 1. A matrix, a square matrix in which elements in the diagonal are all 1 and rest all are all 0 is called an identity matrix. Here, the principal diagonal elements are always equals to 1 and the remaining elements are equals to 0. These are the identity matrix of order 1, 2 and 3 and it is denoted by capital letter I. So here is a 0 matrix. A matrix is said to be a 0 matrix or null matrix if all its elements are 0 and it is denoted by 0. These are the examples of order 1, 2, 3. Now, equality of matrices. Here, we will compare two matrices. Two matrices A equals to Aij and B equals to Bij are said to be equal if they are of the same order. First of all, their order must be equals to the same. Means they have to be a same order, and each element of A is equals to the corresponding element of B. That is, Aij is equals to Bij for all I and j. See the examples here. 2301 and 2301. Here the order of first matrix is also 2 by 2 and the second matrix is also 2 by 2 and the corresponding elements are also equal. That's why these are the equality between them. Symbolically, if two matrices A and B are equal, we will write it as A equals to B. If any one element is not equal to the corresponding element, then they are not the equal matrices. Thank you.